Hi, I think I have this on record. Oh, this is quite nice. Okay, so hi. It's been a long time since I've been down here in Sedge Meadow Teepee, except I think I was here recently and made a video. It's interesting, I can see myself. And when I see myself, I don't look like who I think I look like. But I'm in there. Look in those eyes. You can see. Hi. See if I look over here. I shouldn't look at this. This is... Anyway. You like my hairdo? Ta-da! I'm in the shadows. So I thought... I've been sitting here thinking. These alders have really grown up. When I was here years ago... Like, when we moved here 21 years ago, I discovered this place. And it was such a cool place, and it was big and open. And so I would come down here in the wintertime, and I would snowshoe a labyrinth. It's kind of like a spiral, only it has switchbacks. Not like a maze. Anyway, so I would come down and do that. And so I built a teepee here. We had a chair here or something. But when I discovered that, I tried to make it out of willow. I tried to put basketry willow in the lines. See, I'm pretty close to the neighbor's house. You can't tell. But the neighbor's house is back up in there. In fact, the property line is somewhere just beyond that telephone pole there. So back to there is the property line. So this is the kind of property we have. We don't have the hill. Did you see that, or was my thumb over it? Anyway, I think what I want to do is I want to take this teepee and I want to clean it all up and rebuild it. It can't be made perfect here because there's a bird in there. He just flew over here somewhere. There he is. He's a yellowthroat. Do you remember when I put the binoculars on your face? See what happened when I put your binoculars on there? See if you can see anything. Oh, I see. Oh, this is interesting. So I can see what it's seeing when it's seeing something. Okay, let me see if I can zoom it. It's saying cannot zoom. Anyway, whatever. I'm just hanging out, playing here. I was sitting in this hammock one day and it broke. In half. I mean, in half. This is really strong fabric. It's what they make conveyor belts out of for the pulp and paper mill industry. They press the paper through the fabric. Press the water out. Anyway, it seemed like a very important thing I was going to tell you about this removing the teepee and putting it back up. I'm really amazed as I sit here. I mean, the purpose of this, the name of the teepee is Sedge Meadow Nature Observatory. But it's gotten a little overgrown, as you can see. It's time to take everything apart and redo it. So I have lots of slab boards on the floor. I covered the ground in here one day. I used to have a hammock over on this side, and then there was a teepee fire. I think someone threw a Molotov cocktail at it. Anyway, and so I tried to hide it by putting branches all over it. It didn't work. You can't make a mess. You can't hide a mess by making it bigger. You see how wise I'm getting in my old age? Now, I am able to record this. Hey, you know, I do look a lot better if I put my hand there. Yeah, why don't we do that? Okay, we'll just keep our hand there. You can't do anything like that. Okay, you hear the veery? That's it. It's sort of a circular sound and watery. Hear it? It's back there somewhere. They sing in dawn and dusk, and as you can see, the sun has just risen. I was out here before sunrise, but it was very light. It was 4:45 or something when it was light out. It's interesting, it's light till about 9 o'clock now. It starts being light at 4:45. We get it light longer because we're so far north. It's shorter in the summer, in the winter. So now that these alders have grown big. You're still there, or did I push the wrong button? Oh, you've been paused. Oh no, you're not paused. You're still recording. Okay. I don't know how this works with this tablet. It's a Samsung Galaxy tablet. I guess it's a Galaxy, is it? Whatever, Samsung tablet. Okay, so it just said the battery's running low, so it's gonna hang up soon. I'm gonna get the car in the trailer. I'm gonna put them on the road right beside this. And we'll take things out. I'll take this chair and this chair out and the ladder, and I'll put them over there in the grass. And then I will take all the branches that are leaning against the outside, and I'll put them in the trailer. And when the trailer's full, I'll take them over to Grandma's cottage, to the big planter boxes from Tish. I'll put them in there, fill that up, unless some of them are straight enough to use for curtain rods. I need some curtain rods. These new kind of curtains that you can get they have these big rings in them, which is interesting. See, I have a house that doesn't have curtains. I built the house and didn't get curtains for it. I did not build the house. You know the story, forget it. Anyway, there's no curtains for all those new big windows. There, new big windows. So I was thinking, with these big, huge grommet things, you've seen in the new room, the family room, I used it to put, I used cedar, small enough cedar trees. Take all the branches off, they're dead, right? And it's better, even yet, if the root comes up, because if you got these kind of strange shapes coming out of the end of it, that makes for a nice design at the end of the rod. And to connect it to the house, I take a piece of strap, same kind of strap I use here to hold these things. The teepee, anyway, it's that white woven material. Anyway, and I use that. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yes, my curtain rods. Here we have the tree. So I take a little piece, a 6-inch or 10-inch piece, and I loop it, and I screw it through the drywall to the stud. That's all I do. And I stick the curtain rod in it, so it's just hanging from these two little things, from one screw on each side. I don't go for all that hardware stuff. I can never figure all that out, and it always gets... Anyway, you lose a part, nothing works. But this works really well. And it's free! If you happen to live where there's straight trees, and you have a forest that you can go into and get some. Anyway, so I'll take all these branchy stuff, and I'll put them in the trailer. And I'll put them over there, and I'll let them rot. And then I will take all these boards that are in here on the floor, and they will go in the trailer. And I think they will go around. because I want to make bridges with them. If you take a pole, like a piece of a cedar post, if you take a few of those and then lay boards across them, then these slab, the ends, the corners, when you make a tree square, then you end up with these sides that are whatever. So then it'll be clear through here, and these will be off the ground, and I'll take my extension cord back to the house. I tried to run my power something. I wanted to cut something. Oh yeah, I haven't had an alligator saw. I haven't seen that for a while. Where'd that go? Anyway, I had an alligator saw, and it's a chainsaw that has a plastic thing that on one end, and the blade with the plastic thing over it opens up, so this it clamps together. Anyway, that's my alligator saw. I can see I have things stuck in my hair. I've had caterpillars crawling at me. Caterpillars everywhere. Anyway, so then this place will be pretty empty. I'll take these boards, these slab. I'll make bridges with them out there through the marsh woods, I believe. I want to be able to access all that. Actually, some of it maybe I should use right around through here. There are places in the marsh woods here where I could use them. I had a pile of them here at one time I was using for just that purpose. Anyway, hey, do you know I haven't had a single mosquito today? I had the incense on earlier, but I haven't had to take it with me. It's so cold out this morning, so this is going to mean there'll be a new crop of black flies. But the dragonflies are here. Just hope the dragonflies stay long enough. They always disappear, and then you're out of luck. Black flies come back again. Anyway. Okay, so then, and I'll remove the hammocks. And then I will just have the poles and that bit of tarp that's sort of melted on there from the fire. I'll take that down. Then I will untie the rope that is holding the whole top together. And then, one pole at a time, I will find whichever one's on top, and I will stand it up vertical, and then I will lay it down. Hopefully not drop it. We dropped some, and they broke in the driveway, I think. Anyway, I have been victim to loss of poles by doing that. So anyway, I'm buttoning up my button here. Okay. And then I will rebuild it. Some of these poles are too heavy. This one, of course, is way too bent. That one up there is too bent. Those are going to be considered little poles that are going to go away. Now, exactly when am I going to do this? Our grandchildren are living with us. Their whole family is living with us, all 4 of them. And so, while they get their house ready. And so, it's really fun. So they're always there, and when they wake up, I like to be there. Like right now, I'm down here. But I don't think they're going to wake up for a while, so we're good. Anyway, this is Sunday, so I won't work on this today. And tomorrow is Monday, and the children are here all day. So I don't know if I'll get any of it done tomorrow either. So I'll probably want to spend some time with them. And Tuesday, let's see what happens Tuesday. The children are here till about 1:30. The same on Wednesday. Can see how this cuts into my getting anything done life. Have to play grandma. That's very important. I'm in the shade when I do that, aren't I? Oh, no, I'm really in the shadows. Oh, there, the angel light. I like it. So let's see what's Wednesday. Well, I probably have another appointment too. I have to go to Ottawa for appointments a lot. No, wait, I had it last week. I might not have an appointment this week. Wednesday or Thursday. So maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Thursday they're gone first thing in the morning. So I could do it Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday afternoon. Or any time on Thursday. And Friday we're gone. It's our temple shift. We're temple workers. That's so cool. Me, this woods girl. I want to make a path through there. I think, I'm not sure if you can really see it very clearly. But these alders were just little tiny things. Like enough to hide you if you sat in a chair behind it. But now they're really big. So, or much bigger. They're not nearly. Chris's grass is a foot tall too. So anyway, there's an area in there. I'd like to make a pathway through there. And also, I wonder if I have time to show you this before it dies. Get out of the chair. Okay, now we are up. Oh, it's not as easy as it sounds. Okay, so I spent winters in here. Oh yes, and I planted marsh marigolds all the way around it. And tamaracks to hide it. Anyway, and this was my labyrinth, was in all of this. And those were little bushes, so it went out through those bushes too. It was really fun. I had a great time. And then I built a thing here for shade, because there was no shade at all. Now there's a bit of shade in the alders. And I sold soap in here. Let me delete that. It's in need of help, isn't it? So this side, you see, this pole here has always been a problem. It's always been way, way too long. And so it puts it at such an angle that you could never really cover it properly. And this side is very straight. So it's all wrong. It has to be redone. It has to be done without that big one, I think. See, these big ones are so big at the bottom, and see, they come at such a long angle. Like the end of this one is here, but some of those, the ends are so long that I can't get rid of, I can't do anything about them. There was once a Canadian flag on that. It's quite a terrible thing to do to a flag, but I couldn't get it down. Looks like a burial ground or something. All right, and so I was thinking I would like, if I could, oh, these clothes are under my feet. You still with me? Is this fun? I hope I can upload it. So anyway, I want to put a a pathway through there. Maybe resurrect some of these pathways in here. But you see, you have to use it to keep the pathway open. Now the tussock sedge has always been... Oh, look, is this the same? The inflorescence is... Yes. That is the inflorescence of tussock sedge. So see how long it's getting? Soon I'll be able to cut it and make baskets with it. Here's one board going through here. See, if I had 2 boards and I had some logs under them. Used to have a swing here. You know, the best place to have the teepee would really be right over here by the stream. Or close enough. See, now we're in the shade. Oh, isn't that nice? Are you still here? Okay, maybe I should stop. Oh, it's continuing. Oh, how cool.